Thank you, everybody, for joining me today and with Channel Albany. My name is Annette, but let's talk with Annette. And Channel Albany, we're a local channel here on Spectrum in Albany and the Capital District. I'm Annette with Let's Talk with Annette, where I come and bring you hope and talk about the things that people are going through. I also want to talk about our organization, Parents of Angel Children. I'll get into that a little bit more. Um, so I am the founder of Parents of Angel Children. We're a nonprofit organization based out of Albany, New York, but we do serve parents throughout this country and in Canada who provide grief support groups every Saturday via Zoom. We also do quarterly events where we spread love into our community, and we do an annual retreat. Each year will be at a different location for the parents, the mothers who are a part of our group. So the organization Parents of Angel Children, we offer a safe space for healing and connection through our support groups. We were just founded in April of 2024, and our mission is to provide comprehensive support for the grieving parents. Recently, we did our first annual event, which was January the 5th, January the 4th, Saturday the 4th. We had 100% turnout. It was an appreciation luncheon, giving back to those in the community who have supported us since we've been on this journey. Now, being the organization that we are, we do look for volunteers, we look for sponsors, and we're looking for donors so that we can continue our mission in providing services. Not only do we service parents who've lost their children, we want to be that community resource center, a place for people to come if they're experiencing any type of darkness, if they're struggling with an addiction or mental illnesses, or just feeling lost and alone. We want to be that organization that people can come and find refuge. So currently we are looking for a building here in Albany, New York. And so we're always looking for funding because nothing is possible without the mighty green dollar. How the community can help us and get involved. Well, at Parents of Angel Children, if you're looking to get involved, find out more about what we do, find out how you can help, please visit our website at parentsofangelchildren.com, or you can email me directly. My name is Annette, and that would be at parentsofangelchildren@gmail.com. We are always looking for the community to get involved. We need your help. When my son Wayne Best was murdered in Schenectady 10 years ago, I felt like I was alone and no one understood. But the whole community is affected when we lose our children. Their classmates, their teachers, their co-workers, their employers, if they were part of a church family. Everyone is affected by the loss of our children. So, some people will say, well, I don't want to get involved because I haven't lost a child. Well, maybe getting involved to be a part of something that is so important that we do need everyone's help. So if you are interested in finding out more or finding out how you can volunteer to help us, please reach out. Our next upcoming event is going to be the first Saturday in April. Our quarterly events are January, April, July, and October. We're going to be doing a bake and plate sale. And so, we are in need of some help because we got a lot of baking that we need to do. We have a lot of plates that we're going to need to make. So please, if you're watching this on Spectrum TV or if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, please reach out to us. Please be that one person to make a difference and lend a helping hand. Yeah, your support and generosity to our community will help us to continue the work that we do. Um, I wanted to talk today a little bit about being mindful. Someone asked me, could I share a little bit about, what's going on and how people are suffering. So being mindful, it's crucial to remember that we never truly know what battles that someone is going through. We're parents of angel children, and we're Let's Talk with Annette. So let's talk with Annette. Today I want to talk about being mindful. People are suffering. Not only people are grieving, and yes, that's really hard, especially parents who are grieving, but people are grieving the losses of their jobs. People are grieving relationships that are not going right. People are in dark places with mental illnesses. People are suffering. We look on the news every day now. Look at all the people in California who are suffering from the fires, who are being displaced, who've lost their homes. A lot of us, I know very few people who have a perfect life, or they say they have a perfect life, or pretend to have a perfect life. There are more of us who are in a struggle, who are in a dark place, who are in a valley somewhere, and we need someone to lend a helping hand to bring us out of that light. So being mindful, once again, we need to be mindful because we never know where someone is, and it doesn't cost anything to be nice. It doesn't cost anything to smile. Give a smile may change someone's whole perspective on what they're going through in their life. A lot of us have a fear of extending ourselves to a stranger. Me personally, I find it my happiest place when I'm reaching out to someone who's less fortunate, or sitting down at the bus stop with someone who looks like they're on abusing substances, or just mentally in a really bad space, because it can happen to any of us. A lot of people say, oh, this didn't happen to me, so I don't want any parts of it. Oh, well, drug addiction never affected me, so I don't want to help those people. Those people can be you. Those people can be someone close to you. Those people can be your children. We never know when the tables may turn. So showing a little bit of love to just one person today can make a difference. If we all did that, this world would be such a better place. We tend to judge. I'm guilty of that. We tend to judge what people are going through. Well, they should be over that by now. We need to be mindful, and we need to meet people where they are. People are in a dark place. As I scroll up and down my social media page, I'm always seeing losses and losses. People are losing their loved ones. So everywhere someone is going through something. And if you're not, and life is really good for you, then you really should have it more in your heart to want to share that with other people. The world needs love. I remember that song, what the world needs love is love, sweet love, makes a difference. So with what we do, we try to do our little part, and I'm inviting you to do a little part in your community. If each and every one of us does just a little part, we can make a big difference. So I'm encouraging you. I had a little draft here. If your life is currently a smooth path, consider being a beacon of light to someone who's navigating a darkness. And darkness has got to hit everyone at some point in their lives. Like I said, it may not be the loss of a child. It may not be substance abuse. You maybe never experienced mental illness. But there's someone close to you, someone connected in your life in some type of way that is in a dark place. And we need to just be that beacon of light for people. We need to, and in all the darkness that is going on today, we really need to take a step back and say, how can I make a difference? How can you be that hope to somebody that's feeling hopeless? You know, if you're sitting back and you're doing absolutely nothing, then you are a part of the problem. You today can make a difference and become a part of the solution. You know, I do as much as I can. I overexert myself sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm burnt out. I've done too much. But I get my strength from above. My organization, and I never push religion on anyone, but wherever you get your strength from is where you get your strength from. And I get my strength from up above to keep pushing forward, to keep being the best person that I can be, to help as many as I can help. And I'm hoping if you at home watching this on your television, on Spectrum, or you're watching this on your phone, on Facebook, your social media, I'm encouraging you to do your part. Do a part. Do something different for someone less fortunate. You know, school is getting ready to be out. The children are getting ready to take a break for a week. You know, go buy some cold cuts and loaves of bread and make sandwiches, make little snack bags, because some children in our communities, without school, they don't have a meal. You know, and then some of us, we can sit around and have lobster and shrimp and lamb and steaks, and we can eat all these fabulous meals when there are children that have absolutely nothing. Can't even get a glass of water unless it's coming from the faucet. So if you're in a position to where you can help, especially upcoming with this break that the children are getting ready to be out of school, find a way that you can make a difference. You know, sponsor a family. Be a big brother, be a big sister. You know, here in the city of Albany, there are other organizations that are doing actively doing things for the community, you know. So be a part in your community and get out there and actively help others. You know, those who sit back and don't lend a helping hand, shame on you. I am shaming you, because if you are in a position where you can help and make a difference, do so. You know, I didn't know that I would be on this journey that I'm on, helping people and making a difference. It took the loss of my son for me to realize that, hey, helping other people was what got me from coming out of my dark place. Helping other people sheds light on my darkness, you know. So be that light in someone's darkness today. Remember, you can reach out to us if you don't know where to start or how to get started. We're a resource services too. We can refer you. We can guide you on how to get started. We can even help you get started. You just need to reach out, you know, parentsofangelchildren.com or parentsofangelchildren@gmail.com. Since I started coming into Channel Albany, I've had people come through the website and ask how can they become a part of, how can they join the group. So we do need your help, and we do need, if you don't want to help us, there are organizations that are looking for help. There are organizations in your community that need your help. But if you sit back and do nothing, once again, shame on you. So I'm inviting you today to get up and do something. Let's start to make a difference so that we can make this world that we live in a better place. Because people are suffering. And if you can spread just a little bit of hope and a little bit of light into someone else's life, then you can be that superhero for today. Because I pat myself on the back for all that I do. You know, even when I'm feeling burnt out, I get the strength from above to keep doing and to keep pushing forward to make a difference. There's an organization called Wizards Wardrobe here in Albany. I started training so I can be a tutor to children who are struggling with the academics. You know, there's always some place that you can go to volunteer. A lot of people, if they're not paying me, I'm not going to do it. You know, I don't look for money from people because God is going to provide for me. But I went to Wizards Wardrobe. I said, you know what? If I can make a difference in just one child's life, if I can make a difference in being that hope to a child, encouraging that child, inspiring that child that they can be anything that they want to be, you know, then I'm going to do that. And I'm inviting you to find, if you're in Albany, Wizards Wardrobe is always looking for volunteer tutors, people to come in and want to make a difference in a child's life. That's just one of many opportunities that are out there to where you can make a difference. Once again, if you're just sitting around and you're complaining about this and you're complaining about that, but you're not getting up and doing something about it, you don't have the right to complain. Now, if you're getting out there and you're trying to do this and you're putting forth your best effort to make a difference and things are not going right, okay, I can listen to your complaint. But if you're doing absolutely nothing but just complaining, shame on you. There goes the shame again. Because we all have it in us to where we can bring a little part into our community, shed a little light, you know, make some sandwiches, go down there and talk to the homeless people, go down there and talk to the people who are strung out on drugs. I mean, you know, a lot of my social media followers know my story. I had 20 years of substance abuse. You know, when I was in that struggle, I wish there was somebody that would have came and sat down with me when I was in the street and asked me how could they help, how did I get here. You know, I wasn't in kindergarten raising my hand. When I grow up, I want to be a drug addict. I want a 20-year degree of being in the street. That wasn't an aspiration for me, but it happened to me. And thank God that I made it out of that. So sometimes when we frown our nose up to people, maybe ask them, you know, how'd you get here? Is there anything that I can do to help your situation? Because a lot of times, you know, we don't choose that path chooses us. I didn't choose the path of being an angel mom, but I am, you know, so now I help other parents get through their grief because I know what it is. But if we can extend our hand to people who are in a struggle, whatever the struggle, you may make a difference. And I am really inviting each and every one who's watching this, and I know it may be several hundred, may even be 1,000 people that's going to watch this on social media. What are you doing to make a difference? Make a difference today. You know, if you can get care packages together and hit the Dollar Tree and get toothpaste and soap and send care packages to the people in California, if you can just make a difference some kind of a way. And it doesn't take a lot of money. It's just the thought. You know, sometimes somebody to get a care package, you know, just to bring a smile into someone's face. If you can help one person, you will make a difference. You know, I never knew that I would inspire, like coming from being a drug addict, a derelict, someone that people frown their nose on. And I remember I had someone that knew me from childhood, And she told me, she said, when we would see you come, we would cross the street. That's how bad I was when I was out there. And then she told me that I'm one of the most powerful, strongest women that she knows because I overcame that, you know. And that's why I extend myself to as many people in the struggle as possible as I can, because I remember being in the struggle. That's why I started Parents of Angel Children, because I wanted to provide a safe place for other parents who will lose their children, to a place for them to come to where they feel safe and where they feel not misunderstood, where they feel understood, and that people actually care about them on their grief journey. So please, once again, I encourage you to get involved. Get involved with making this world a much better place for us all to live in. You know, we can only do so much, but if each and every one of us do a little part, then it would make a whole big difference. So, you know, final note, together we can make a positive impact in our community. My name is Annette. I started Let's Talk with Annette, I think during COVID, when people, well, right before COVID came, but during COVID, people were tuning in because they felt like I was helping them. You don't have to get in front of a camera to make a difference. You can be a silent partner in something to make a difference, but don't do nothing at all. Please don't be one of those selfish people. I'm not gonna help this one, or that doesn't pertain to me, or I was never strung out on drugs, it never affected my family. I haven't lost a child, so that doesn't pertain to me. I've never dealt with depression, so I don't care. Don't be that person. Be a person who makes a difference. Volunteer at a senior center. Bring them chocolate popsicles once a month. Volunteer at a school. Make lunches for the people who are homeless. Volunteer. Make a difference in your community. We need you. We need everybody. You know, a lot of people, if they're not getting paid, they're not going to do it. Shame on you. Your money's not going to last long. You've got to give back, especially if you're blessed, and you're blessed financially, you're blessed spiritually, you're blessed mentally, you don't have those problems, you've never been addicted, you don't know grief to the extent of a parent of losing a child. You know, a lot of this may not apply to you, but it may apply to someone that you know. It may apply to a family member, a co-worker, a church member. But you can make a difference. You don't have to directly be affected, but you can directly make a difference and extend a hand. We all need your help. Parents of Angel Children, once again, we are looking for volunteers. We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for donors. We are looking for someone to donate a building to us on the south end of Albany. If you're sitting in your big mansion high up on a hill somewhere, we are looking for you to pledge to us. ParentsofAngelChildren.com. There's a donate button. Click on it. Bless the organization, because we bless so many. We give back to the community. We give back. And we're across this nation. We've even started a support group in Warren, Ohio. We're working on starting something in Tennessee. We're not just here locally in Albany, but I do the best that I can do here in the great city of Albany, the capital of the state of New York. So wherever you are today, start planning on how you can make a difference in your community, how you can make a difference in your city, so that we can make this world that we live in a greater place. It starts with us. It starts with you. And I'm inviting you once again to get up, do your part. You might find helping someone else help you in whatever area in your life that you may be struggling with. I wrote a book, I wrote a couple of books, but the first one, The Hand I Was Dealt, it's on Amazon, The Hand I Was Dealt by Annette Brown, and it's Annette Brown, like the color. There's plenty of books out there with the same title, but mine, make sure that you put the author with it. And I will bring in my book to show my book the next time. My book talked about my life, the many obstacles that I went through in my life, how I've overcome them, and what I do today to inspire and encourage other people that they can get through their dark times too. So look my book up, The Hand I Was Dealt by Annette Brown, on Amazon. The people who have read my book, it's a 5-star book, they told me that it changed their life. So whatever you can do today to inspire and encourage someone else to be a change for the better, please do it. To not do nothing at all, you're part of the problem. Let's try to be a part of the solution. So my time has come to a close. Yeah, we're counting down the seconds now. Once again, if you want to connect with me, Parents of Angel Children at gmail.com, that's emailing me directly, or you can even call us directly at 607-314-0986. Leave a message, someone from our staff will get back to you, or parentsofangelchildren@gmail.com, or you can go directly through our website, parentsofangelchildren.com. Connect with us, connect with someone in your community, reach out, be a support to those who need it, be hope to the hopeless, be a glimpse of light in someone else's darkness. Make a difference today. Thank you. See you all soon.